We're back.
Yes.
You've said you are sympathetic to the Tea Party's agenda.
They want to reduce the size and scope of the federal government. So do I.
But you won't say specifically what part of the federal government you want to reduce.
We have to manage entitlements.
Could you please try very hard to be more specific?
Well, for instance, health care.
You want to reduce health care?
I think it should be repealed.
You want insurance companies to be able to deny coverage if it gets too costly?
I think repealing health care will reduce the deficit and get our economy moving again.
You want insurance companies to be able to deny coverage due to pre-existing conditions?
These are loaded questions, Larry.
Help me.
I'm being as specific as I can be, given the nature of your questions.
Can you tell me what federal programs you would slash?
Abortion. For one.
That's not a federal program.
I would not want to force people to buy health care insurance. That is clearly unconstitutional.
What part of the Constitution does it violate?
The part about being forced to make a purchase of any kind. It's in there.
But no one can drive a car without purchasing car insurance. No one can buy a house without buying title insurance. You cannot finance a car without comprehensive collision coverage. All of these have been in place for a long time.
Those things are not what the Founding Fathers intended. They drove their cars without insurance. They didn't have collision coverage.
They didn't have cars.
Well, now you're splitting hairs.
Would you do away with the Food and Drug Administration? Eliminate all prescription medications and make any medicine available to anyone at any age?
The government should not be in the business of selling drugs or food.
How about the Federal Aviation Administration? Should the federal government be involved in interstate commerce? Would you have each state not recognizing the laws of any other state? Would citizens have to get driver's licenses for each state they have to pass through? Would you do away with the federal highway system?
We have to cut spending.
Again, how?
We should have a constitutional amendment that balances the budget.
How will you bring that about?
Exactly the same way all constitutional amendments are passed. Through the legislature. Once Congress passes the amendment, we can go about getting our economy moving again.
What about the amendment to ban gay marriage?
We can make that part of the same amendment.
And if Congress passes such an amendment, how long will it take to ratify it?
If I'm president, I will ratify it instantly.
That is not how you pass an amendment to the Constitution.
I know how our government works, Larry.
No, you don't. So how can you be president?
I didn't say I was running for president.
What are we talking about then?
It's your show, Larry.
I'd like to kill John McCain.